Basically, anything that can happen will happen, and you should be prepared to be able to execute in the fog of war. And that is very quite similar to trading.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Two Blokes Trading. Today's guest is Paul Wallace, a former fighter controller in the Royal Air Force who made the leap from managing chaos in the military operums to managing risk on trading floors. With over 25 years in the markets, Paul's traded for small funds, coached thousands of traders, and built a reputation in blending discipline, psychology, and practical strategy.
So tell me, you started from military, right? That background, then, did anything come across in terms of how your performance in trading, your risk management within trading?
A battle management game at the sort of start of the Second World War. They needed people who were mentally agile, comfortable in uncertainty, decisive, happy with doing maths in their head, etc. In terms of strength, one of the things about military veterans is that they are comfortable with risk. All right, you should always live to fight another day. You're going to have losing trades. You're a human, so you're going to make mistakes. But if you're not managing risk, if you think of capital is like your ammunition. If you're out of ammunition, you're out of the fight. And it's the same with trading. If you're out of capital, you're out of trading. So you should be managing risk always. And as I said, you should want to live to fight another day.
Psychologically, you're just happy just to allow that loss to put behind you, move on? Are you trying to recover those losses?
My inner Roy Keane is, do your job, all right? Do your job.
The whole psychology around trading, especially with new traders, is the fact that they cannot accept a loss.
That kind of tactic I use is called the Pac-Man tactic. And I know, for example, for this year, it has a 60% hit rate, 15% scratch rate, a 25% failure rate. So 1 in 4 trades, you generally lose this game, 1 in 4 trades. The hardest market lesson is that stay humble, all right? Stay humble, because if you don't, the market will humble you.